Okay, just looking at the Robyn 23 channel Citizen Band radio. This is the T123B. And yes, believe it or not, Bass Mobile, they were serious. They were definitely serious. They had a really sturdy bracket. And don't mind me, I'm just following the Iranian president that's just gone down in a chopper. You wonder why I didn't like choppers flying around the Middle East. My wife always says, why are you so scared of choppers? Give me a fixed wing airplane any day that can possibly glide back down. Anyway, there we go. Okay, so these are a classic, and this is probably for a collector. I've got 2 or 3, 4, maybe, I don't know. But this one will be the sample one. I think I've got... look, I'll get to what I've got when I work out what I've got, I suppose. But for now, this one is the T123B. Comes with a microphone, etc, etc. And just thought I'd just see how the old girl's receiving with our IFR 500. So we're going to put in 0.5 a microvolt at 27155 AM. Might just turn that down a bit. All right. That's actually hearing that. Let's just give it a little bit more signal. Oh yeah. Probably about 0.6 on this to be very fair to what I would call noise-free. So, you know, just to be very, very honest. But, as you can see, I'll bring that over there. Comes up beautifully. All right, so, receiving well. They're a very nice 23 channel AM, all valve, as you can see, glowing through there. Not quite all valve, but anyway, some valves. And these were a classic. Now, basically, yep, volume, squelch, fine tune, like a delta tune really. Just all it is just a left to right of the frequency if someone's a little bit off. On AM didn't make a huge difference. PA for your public address system, extension speaker if you're running that as well. And all indicated with lights. Even has a modulation light as well, which we'll just see if that works. Hello, 1, 2, yes it certainly does. And let's just see how much power output we have got on this beast. Maybe go to the 15 watt scale. Alright, so we're on the 15 watt scale, which is the red scale there. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, it's around 4.5 watts, so that's no problems there. And can we hear ourselves? That's the other thing we want to know. 1, 2, no. Turn that up a bit. Back there for non-generate. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Needle could need a bit of adjustment there. But we're definitely getting some great power out of this thing. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. So it actually works, which is sort of the whole essence of what we're trying to do here, is just work out what we're selling, and you know, if it works, we'll go out the door working. If it doesn't work, we'll go out the door not working, and we're sort of not going to muck around with in between too much, to be honest. Just haven't got the time. But anyway, nice example of the radio, and let me just show you the back of it as well. No, just going back to the Iranian situation, that's a shot of the chopper that's downed. That doesn't look too promising at all. Yeah, I think they might have that one right. Anyway, so yep, original plate they marketed with the Robyn model T123B. Extension speaker and PA output there, so that's, you know, just switch from the front, etc, etc. The TVI trap, the loading plate, etc, etc, which you can, you know, play around with, and we might actually give that a little quick play around with, just see if we can bring that power up a little bit further, you never know. But an antenna connects. Now remember, they are 110 volts, so we're running through a little ST2000 step down transformer, and this is running remarkably well, which is not surprising because this was one of Alan Donohue's. I reckon it could have been. And everything I've ever bought from Alan Donohue has been incredible. And he's a great mate of mine. It's a pity to be selling off some of this, but it's just time to move it on to the next level. And and people always ask, what does the range expand do? They always thought it was a receive thing, but it's not. As you see, on receive, nothing. But on transmit. Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hear that drive difference? Okay, I'll turn it off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let me put the drive on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That is a lot of it. That is modulating a lot harder. So they've obviously got some sort of either compressor or some sort of mic amp type circuit that they do sort of add with there. So the PA light comes on like so, an extension speaker. This one's, you know, typical of Alan's gear. It pretty much does what it does. Now, the other thing, if you pull that control, still the squelch works, but it changes the tone. So, okay, give you a bit of an idea. And it does come with its bracket screws. So if you do get serious, you want to put this bracket down like this and chuck it in the car, probably wouldn't suggest you do that. Anyway, yeah, good old radios. Let me just go for a walk. I know I've got some others, but I just sort of, we'll sell this one at the moment, and then we'll try and get through, you know, what's working, what's not. Oh yeah, yes, a couple more down here. And I don't want to speak to, I reckon that one was Alan's. I can't remember the 240D, that might have come in from the museum down at over in New Zealand. Sorry, I have to check the records on that one. And that's another 123D that we've got there. So, tell you what, while we're doing this video, why don't we just pull these two in, put them in circuit. Let's have a look. Okay, so this one looks to be like it's got a blown fuse, just not firing up at all, which normally with these you'll find that, yep, someone's popped a fuse at some stage. So we're not going to go much further with this one. It's DOA as far as I'm concerned, and we will just basically sell that one as is, and that's how we're going to be rolling from here. Let's check the next one. Oh boy, should have fired this one up earlier. I suppose the reason that this is a T240D is because it's a 40 channel. I honestly didn't know they even did a 40, so there you go. This is the 40 channel version, and I say external speaker. So that's external speaker in there, out there. All right, well, let's see if this one works, because that's what we're sort of interested in. Fires up. So that means nothing, of course. Let's have a look here. It's just warming up at the moment, so we'll just give it a second just to be fair to it. And let's have a look here. RF gain up, delta tune, there we go, in the middle. Squelch, bring that down. No audio that I'm hearing there. Now that is all... Oh no, the microphone wiring should be the same. But see how we're not getting a receive light on there? We are. I just touched it and we are. Let's see if we can put some receive signal into it. We'll go back to channel 16 and we'll come over here and generate a bit of signal. Turn it down a bit. Okay, so it's receiving. Maybe they did change the mic wiring. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But either I've got a speaker. Yeah, see, this is all... Hello? that RX light is a bit intermittent, I think, because I can see the receive on there. It's nice that this is a 40 channel. I didn't realise, to be honest. Okay. So we might put an extension speaker in, just test a couple of things. But once again, I don't want to get too heavy into playing around with these for hours on end. It's just not worth the time. Same sort of thing there. But definitely, I would say that is no carrier at the moment. Just having a look at our output over here. So I'd say the Robyn 40 channel's got a couple of little issues with it to be sorted, and oh, that's right, and pull out tone there. I'm just going to see if I've got an extension speaker close by. I'm just setting up this this workshop again out the shed, and haven't quite got everything here that I should have. Just give me a sec. Okay, just plugged an extension speaker in, and yeah, I had a little bit of a click of audio, but I think the socket on the back's giving us trouble on this back section here. But, oops, now just pull that off, that'll be right. But that was the PA. So I was going to check to see if it had any PA output. 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, no, I think this has got some sort of audio issue going on, and possibly even a switching issue, but that makes it easier to make up my mind. I think we're going to do a Robyn bundle, where somebody who's interested gets the Robyn 40 channel LED readout. They get the beautiful one that's working perfectly, and a spares radio that can go with it, because I really don't have time to muck around with these. So that's what we're going to do. I've got to make decisions fast on some of this stuff and not muck around. The only problem will be the freight. I they'll go into one box, but just let me judge the weight of these. Oh, not too bad. No, it's only about 10 kilos for the 3. Probably under, actually. No, I thought they were a lot heavier, actually. So, all right. Well, just to be very clear, when you... Get rid of that noise. When you see this advert, and the video will back up what we're doing, what I'll do is I'll supply another couple of mics, but you'll have to wire them up. I've wired one up to suit this one here. Just make another example of this one here. So this one, the 40 channel, comes with the bracket. These are really wildly popular in the US, just so you know. They really are. And this one here that's working perfectly, that we displayed first. This one here that could be just a fuse. I haven't even taken the lids off. I just couldn't be bothered. So, you know, you really could do well. Just let me have one last look around. Just want to make sure there's no more, because if I've got this sort of style Robyn gear still sitting on the shelves, I want to bundle it and, you know, almost give it to you. Just hang on. All right, I'm pretty sure if they're going to be anywhere, they'd be down in this row here somewhere. All this, everything's going to be sold. Every bit of it. So get ready. Normally they stick out because they're green and yellow. You know, that was one of the great things. All the golden eagles got to go. Everything. Now, if it's not down this row, I don't think we're going to find... You're dizzy going like this, won't you? Oh, I've got to ship that out too, eh? Pretty sure down this row here. Yell out if you see green or yellow on this video in the comments file and say, hey, you missed it. No. I'm pretty sure once we get over the next few rows over here, they wouldn't be over there. Normally sort of used to keep them over this area here. Oh, got a scrap pole down here. When I say scrap, it's not really scrap, but no. Let's move my trolley out. That services my Corvette. This is my cleaning kit for my Corvette. No, that's all right. No, I just thought I'd just double check and make sure there was just nothing else lying around. Okay, just to recap then, this radio deal is going to come with 3 microphones. They've all got 4-pin plugs, but you'll just have to rewire to suit this microphone here. This dynamic is wired to suit. Sorry, wrong. This Arista is wired to suit. So that DM700 is wired to suit all of these 3 radios here. You'll just need to rewire those. Very simple job. You'll need, I've got one power cord here. So you'll need to make a couple of power cords up. Very easy job. But what you're getting is this beautiful working 23 T123B. Had to think of the number then. Then you've got a spare to keep yourself going with parts for the rest of your life. Then you've got one here with it. It seems like an audio issue, but it could be something very simple on that extension speaker socket. To be honest, something wasn't quite right, but and we did actually get a little bit of power in the end out of this thing, but yeah, it was needing a bit of a tune, I think. Anyway, so that's the digital 40 channel Robyn, and this whole lot here. And most people won't know what it costs to freight one of these over from the US, but Alan does. I do. But this whole package here, to the first buyer, $250 plus freight, and basically you get the whole 3. So you're buying them so dirt cheap, it's just not funny. And if you're a bit of a collector, you'll know how cheap that is. And if you're not, you'll go, what do I want an AM set for? But these are very collectible. So I'm giving these away. You don't want to know what some of this cost us. It wasn't cheap. And... yeah, that's just what they are. Anyway, we're clearing it out, so there you go. That gives you an idea. That's the 3 Robyns for $250. Jeez, cheap as chips. Put them on your shelf, shine them up. Use them too, of course. You know, I mean, this one's working perfectly, but by the same token, you know, they make great shelf items as well, especially the yellow on this. I always found that was a beautiful contrast, the way that yellow against the silver, although the green's very, very vibrant. The green on this, the one from Allen's, near perfect. This one's a little faded, where Allen's was always, you know, a lot nicer. Okay, so 73s, thanks for having a look at this video. We'll try and get a bit more stuff up. Just sort of battling with injections and stuff that I can, it knocks me out for a day or two sometimes, and I've just gone through that. But today I'm back, so hey, it's Monday. It's a good start to the week. At least we're getting something up. 73s, guys, please subscribe and hit the like button. It helps us so much, and really appreciate those of you that are doing that for us. It's helping heaps. Cheers, guys. All the best.